Well, we are the English group and we would like to introduce our work in English.
Now I'm going to tell you something about our expedition group. We are the very first expedition group who focused to language. So it was up to us to set our goals and activities that we were going to do on the expedition.
For our goals, we mainly want to speak only English, but every day we have 2 30-minute breaks when we could speak Czech. Our secondary goal was to document the work of another expedition groups and to make a video out of it.
So now you have heard about our main goals, and I'm going to tell you something about extra things we did to fill up our time, do something fun, and also improve our English. The most important one of them is our diaries. This is mine. We wrote in them once or twice a day, and we wrote about our thoughts, funny experiences with strangers or other expedition groups, or just basically what has been going on our mind the whole day. And when we learned some new word, we wrote it down in our little vocabulary books so we won't forget it later. We made ourselves a songbook with our favorite songs that we sang with ukulele. And we also read one English book together. And all of that only in English, of course. I'm sorry. And we divided our expedition into 2 parts. In the first part, we were mainly alone as a group, and we did those things that I mentioned before. And in the second part, we were visiting each expedition group from our school, and we did a quick report with them.
So, in the first part of expedition, we're focusing mainly on ourselves, and we're trying to improve our English by speaking English among us and with other strangers. We're talking with different types of people, and we're making an observation of their reactions and of their English level. And how is it to talk in English with strangers? At first, we were asking for help in casual situations, but then we started creating more unusual and odd situations artificially. When people were talkative, they often asked about our country of origin. And we had to lie so we don't ruin the situation. If we would tell them the truth, it would ruin the situation. So we had to pretend we don't understand them in Czech. So sometimes it happened we forgot about it. So once when we were on a bus station, a man started speaking to us in Czech and asking about our destination, where we are going. And we started responding. And then we realized we are not supposed to understand him.
Okay, so while in the first part of our expedition, we focused more on ourselves. In the second part, we wanted to visit other groups and work with them. So we visited each expedition group from our schools, and we made a short interview with them. We asked them like 4 questions about their work, about their experiences, what they enjoy about their group. And then we made one report out of all the interviews that is right now available on our school's YouTube. And we talk with them in English all the time, and we try to make them speak English with us too. And with all of the interviews, we experience a little bit of every expedition.
So as for the conclusion, the thing that really surprised us is that a lot of people cannot speak English at all. Our estimate is that 1 out of 10 people could understand you and communicate fluently. Then the 4 out of 10 people knew some basic English, they knew some basic words and sentences. And then the rest, the 5 out of 10 people, didn't know English at all. And we think it can be pretty challenging for foreigners when they come to the Czech Republic and they don't understand anything.
So as our second conclusion, or rather output, is the already mentioned film report. The report contains interviews with individual groups about their work on expedition. Now I would like to play you the trailer so you can know what to expect from it.
Do you have some interesting experience you would like to share? What was your inspiration?
So, can you please tell me where are you now? Is it to work with people from different social groups? What methods do you use while working?
Main one, which is to find out what are the communication strategies, to find out how to communicate climate change.
This work is not awesome, and for sure I would like to try it, but I think only as a volunteer sometimes we have from my house.
What is the interesting?
It's created by Jordan Story.
So that was the trailer. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to see the whole report, it's already available on our school's YouTube, or you can scan a QR code on our poster. And as a third conclusion, and the last one, is that we spent a week speaking only English. We found out that it's not as easy as it seems, and it was actually more than a week, because we were trying to do it in the preparing and processing week too. It was similar to what we did in Tábor. This conclusion is probably the most important of all, because we improved our English skills. Not that we can now only communicate better in English, but we can use it in normal life situations that we might need in life, and that's important. Thank you for your attention. That's all from us.
When you talk to local people, if you recognize you are not, you are Czech, you are not.
No, not at all. No.
We wasn't saying we weren't saying we are from America, but we were saying we are from different countries on a Erasmus Plus program in here. So. And if they were very talkative, they asked us where are we from, and we had to lie, but after we felt very bad, and the person was very kind, so sometimes we came back and said the truth. I mean, it was quite strange.
What was the most difficult part of that?
Probably the thing where you have to think about how are you going to say it in English, not just about what do you want to say, but how are you going to say it in English.
Can you recall the most funny moment during
Sorry, one more time.
Sorry?
Most funny moments.
Yes, when interacting with like the people from the region.
Okay. I have some funny moment here in my diary, so if you agree, I have to find it. We were just leaving. It was a thrift store, and we were pretending that we are looking for a dress for Maiva's prom, and we are pretending that we are from America and shopping. I'm sorry, you know what day was it?
I don't know. I think
Saturday?
Friday.
Friday, okay.
So it was the first day of expedition. Yeah, okay. So our first stop was in a second-hand store. For me, it was quite stressful situation because we really had to lie. We pretended to be from America and we tried to pick my best dress for next year's prom. I tried on a blouse, but I didn't take it afterwards. Instead, I left my tote bag there. The cashier ran to catch me and gave it to me. As a true American girl, I happily responded, "Děkuju."
Thank you very much. Bye.